right into the Bitcoin chart. I know you guys are waiting for Bitcoin here, at least some of you guys are. And essentially what we have here is just a chart that's being patient. And again, this is where I was talking to my Smart Money crypto members this morning in a video that I put out this morning for them. And I was saying to them,
Bitcoinzilla stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoinzilla today and enjoy the new edge. Let's join Gareth in this video about Bitcoin and more.
listen, this is still a short-term little bullish pattern here. You have a wide range green candle with lots of inside bar consolidation inside of this low to high candle. Now, in general, that's bullish, but inside of my methodology that I teach, which I call the PPT methodology, price, pattern, and time, PPT, the time factor is a very important factor. It's an underrated factor by most investors and traders. And what you're getting into here is where this is taking so long to play out in terms of a move up that you have to start to be a little concerned. Now, right now, I'm still okay with it. It's still bullish. But if we don't get a move out of Bitcoin by early next week, I would actually start to be nervous that it's going to start to fall back down to this level. Now, once we get down there, hopefully it holds. But that will be an ultimate level. But again, the time factor is something. When you have a chart pattern, like a head and shoulders pattern, right? A head and shoulders pattern, it should be pretty symmetrical, meaning this side could be a little bit bigger here than this side. That's okay, but you don't want a head and shoulder pattern that looks like this, right? Like that's not, like when you look at the human form, that's not how a human is built. And in general, it can be a little off. We all have little differences in our bodies, but that's not a good one. So that's the time factor that if you see it like this would be concerning on a head and shoulder pattern. This would be like, oh, wait a minute, this isn't a good pattern formation. So I just want to point that out to you guys. That goes with every sort of pattern in technical analysis is that it has a stated time. It's almost like a ticking clock, like tick, 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 where it has to play out in a certain amount of time. Otherwise, the failure rate starts to exponentially expand in terms of that not working out. All right, so in any case, we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin. Right now, still an inside bar action inside of a bigger bullish channel, but we need to see it play out sooner than later.
Bitcoin could reach new record highs before the upcoming U.S. presidential election, driven by historical trends, on-chain data, and technical signals suggesting a potential bull run. Bitcoin's dip to $49,500 during the global market rout on August 5 may mark a local bottom, aligning with historical patterns where BTC typically finds its lows in the third quarter of U.S. election years. In past election cycles, 2012, 2016, 2020, Bitcoin's Q3 lows were often followed by rallies that led to new record highs post-election. This trend has raised expectations that Bitcoin could resume its uptrend as the November 2024 election approaches. Analyst Superbro suggests that Bitcoin's current cycle may be left translated, meaning its peak could occur earlier than in previous cycles. With Bitcoin's most recent peak happening before the April 2024 halving, this theory supports the idea of a pre-election price surge. Long-term holders have been steadily taking profits, with $138 million locked in daily. However, a declining realized profit/loss ratio indicates that profit-taking is slowing, potentially paving the way for a new rally as election-related speculation builds. From a technical standpoint, Bitcoin has been forming a bull flag pattern since March. If BTC breaks out above the flag's upper trend line, the next target could be around $80,000, potentially before the U.S. election in November.
Next up, gold, guys. Gold isn't doing a whole lot. I showed you the logarithmic chart with my upside target yesterday, which is 2660. Again, part of me still thinks there's due for a pullback first before we get this move. But ultimately, again, when I came in this year, guys, I said, guys, we're going to hit 2,500. We were only at 1975 to 2,000 at the time. But I said, listen, 2,500 is my target. Well, let's hit that. Now I'm revising. I don't know if year end. I'm not going to lock myself into year end 2660. But I do think by early 2025, we're at least into that 2660 level before it starts to really have a pullback in the zone. And again, this isn't the logarithmic because it doesn't connect through. If I flip over to logs, we can see it here. There we go. That's your 2660 level right up here. You can see it's exactly this high on the logarithmic side right there, and then this would be 2660. Okay? All right. Silver on the day today. Last I checked, it was up just a little bit. Let's flip over to silver and see what silver has. Now, silver, again, it's had a good run here. I am looking potentially for a max short-term upside move to about this 31 level. Down-sloping trend line. Again, I drew this on for you guys yesterday as well. But right in this zone would be your max upside, and then you'd expect some sort of check back to this zone, right? So me being long silver, or SLV, which is the ETF that tracks silver, if we get up in this range, I unload, and I look to reload here with a small starter position, and then maybe down there if it gets down there. But hopefully, or I don't know if it will. It's just the economic side of the industrial metal is a concern. Lastly, quickly on natural gas, guys, just going into natural gas. Yes, 2 days ago, it closed above the level. We know we don't trust closes above. Don't trust, right? That's the key. When you close above a level, it could be a fake out. It's faked people out multiple times, but never closed above. Here it closed above, really trying to lure you in. No confirmation yet. And sure enough, we're trading back down. So be very wary. And this goes with every chart, with every asset class. You close above, what's the natural thing? I still remember when Bitcoin got above 65,000 in 2021. People just went nuts, and it never confirmed. Even though it went to 69,000, it never confirmed. What happened after 69,000? 15,000. So I'm just saying, the methodology that I've got here for you guys is unbelievably important. It's not perfect. There's no perfect solution, but it is very, very important to keeping people out of trouble, which is honestly 3/4 of the battle. Like, if you could keep me out of the few bad trades that I've had, I'd be millions of dollars richer, to be honest. That's the key, right? It's not so much how much you make, it's how much you don't lose. And that is the important thing that people have to remember. So learning techniques that keep you away from thinking, oh, that's a breakout. Oh, wait a minute, it might not be. It didn't confirm yet. Those are the keys to many people that bought Bitcoin above 65 before it went down to 15. And unfortunately, a lot of them panicked down in the 20s and the 15 area and unloaded it.
Bitcoin's technical indicators are showing signs of improvement, suggesting that a short squeeze may be imminent as traders adjust their positions in response to potential macroeconomic shifts. According to Marcus Thielen of 10x Research, Bitcoin's technical indicators are improving, with the Relative Strength Index (RSI) showing signs of bottoming out. The RSI, currently at 61.13, suggests that Bitcoin may be oversold, potentially leading to a price recovery. With more traders holding short positions as indicated by the rise in open interest, OI, there is potential for a short squeeze. This situation could force traders to quickly cover their short positions, leading to a rapid price increase. Bitcoin's RSI score, which measures the speed and change of price movements, has declined by 8% since July 21. This score indicates that Bitcoin might be oversold and a reversal could be on the horizon. Since Bitcoin's dip to $49,842 on August 5, OI has increased by 13.62%, reflecting an uptick in short positions. This rise in OI during a market downturn suggests that traders are expecting further price declines, which could backfire if a squeeze occurs. The current put-to-call volume ratio is 0.51, with 66.33% of options being calls. This indicates that more traders are betting on Bitcoin's price increase, potentially setting the stage for a short squeeze if market sentiment shifts. Next steps. Thielen noted that the market is at a critical juncture, awaiting the U.S. Federal Reserve's decision on interest rates. A rate cut could trigger a rally in the stock market, with Bitcoin likely following suit, potentially leading to a significant price surge. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.